Welcome to the Prophecy Club, where we provide information and resources with the prophetic warning message to win souls to Jesus and to call people to repentance. I'm going to be speaking to you today on Meteor, the destruction of America. The most important information since Noah and the flood. This information leads to the fall of America, the splitting of Israel, the splitting of America, and millions of deaths. Now, we just had Ephraim Rodriguez speak. God spoke to him when he was 16 years old, some 41 years ago, that this was going to come to pass. And as far as we can tell, he was the first one he revealed it to. And it is the first time he's ever spoken in America. And he spoke, and this was a summary of what he essentially was shown, that a meteor is going to hit on Mona Island, which is just west of Puerto Rico, which is west of the Virgin Islands, which unfortunately is in direct line of sight of the east coast of America. And at Puerto Rico, it's going to cause a tsunami some 1,000 foot tall. This asteroid strike actually has three elements: a shock wave likened unto a nuclear blast, a 12-point earthquake, which will easily be the biggest earthquake the Earth has seen in recorded history, and this 1,000-foot tsunami is going to go over, and by the time it hits the U.S. shores, some people have reported 200 feet, others 300 feet, others 400 foot high, but a giant tsunami hitting the East Coast. Some have reported going into 20 to 25 miles inland. Some have reported up to 100 miles inland. We believe it's also going to hit an earthquake fault that runs right up the Mississippi River Valley all the way up to the Great Lakes, and it's going to split America in two. And at the same time, large chunks of California are going to be falling into the ocean. The Golden Gate Bridge will fall. It'll be so massive it'll affect 10 different states, so bad they'll have to redraw the lines on the maps, and it'll even go over to Israel, and I personally suspect that it may be what releases oil to Israel. In other words, it is the downfall of America, the beginning, not the final, unfortunately, the beginning of the downfall of America and the beginning of the uplifting of Israel. Now, Ephraim is the first one. I put the little green one up there, showing he is the first one. We're counting them up. He is the first one that was shown about a meteor hitting the Earth. He told NASA, and they used the world's largest radio telescope on the island of Puerto Rico to search for it, and we believe they found it. And then the Discovery Channel showed a picture of this rock, and he said that it was the same rock he said that he saw in his vision. What I'm about to show you this morning is that 6 people, not one, 6 people saw a large meteor hit near Puerto Rico. 4 people have seen a tsunami hit the eastern coast of the United States. 6 people saw that America will split in two. 3 people have seen large chunks of California fall into the ocean. And 3 people have seen that the reason this split happens is because America forces Israel to split. Since 2010, ever since Ephraim sent NASA a letter saying this thing is coming, all of a sudden the government has denied it, called him a false prophet, but they've begun to quietly prepare. This is a massive military buildup that they've been sending to Puerto Rico, and those trucks are filled with MREs. You see those? Look carefully. That's some 3 million body bags. You think the government is sending body bags down there to prove that Ephraim's a false prophet? Or do you think that they looked up into the sky and found out that this guy's right and they're scared out of their wits? This article says, search for dangerous asteroids continues despite government shutdown. Did you realize that the government has arranged for just about every near-Earth object-checking observatory on the globe to either be shut down or controlled? In other words, they aren't allowing us, through our different eyeballs, you might say, to be able to look up and see if there's an asteroid coming or not.